Hello friends, I'm Chi. Yeah, today I'll bring you good news as usual, man. Yeah, this special category of people who are working that have not received this particular bonus. Nice, another opportunity. They can now do it more better. Yes, so long as you're here, you will know. And also, you that is working, what are you waiting for to do your Sete 30? There are some benefits you can get from it. And also, let's look into this ready to answer thing. Why is it causing problems? Yeah, if you're here, you will know much. Yes. Yes, if you're here for the first time, why don't you subscribe? Because here you get information like this that will keep you informed, updated. Information is key, power, man. I tell you, if you're a migrant, foreign anywhere, you need information anytime, any day. Because what you know, you know. What you don't know, you don't know for real. Yes, those who have subscribed, thank you very much. Special thank you very much. I'm saying to you all, yes, because without you, I'll not be here. You are the reason why I'm here too, man. Thank you. Remember to share to your friends on WhatsApp, Facebook. Okay, thank you very much. Yes, as you all know, in Italy, I think from 27 they are thinking about. I think they'll start vaccinating the doctors and the nurses. Yes, because they had a vote on it. The majority took the vote as usual. So the nurses, the doctors will start taking the vaccine from that time. And also, this strain, the virus have changed shape. Has changed its ugly face again to another kind of another kind of thing coming up again. Has changed. So starting, I think they announced it first in UK. Now Nigeria is even saying that they have a trace of it also in Nigeria. They're even considering to ban international flights. You could see. I hope that next year will not be like this year, man, because this year came with a lot of, in fact, bad news here and there. I hope next year will just be free for everybody to just start living a normal life again. I hope the vaccine works, as they are saying. Let it work. Let it work, because we don't want to hear that the vaccine ended up being a failure, that the thing keeps increasing or changing faces here and there. Because even in the China, it all started. We don't hear about anything in China anymore. What we hear is UK, Italy, US. It's increasing deadly there, man. All right, may God save us all. I hope you, my viewers, will stay alive. Let's stay alive. I hope that's my prayer for you guys. Let us all stay alive. That's one love prayer, man. All right, moving straight. You see, every year, some don't know that they have to renew their easy. Yes, you really need to be renewing your easy, because you have to be doing other bonuses like bonus sociale for your light, gas, water, where you get discount or sometimes even payment into your account, which will be starting next year, they said. And also other bonuses, even your reto cittadinanza. For your reddito cittadinanza to remain active, you need to also renew this your easy. Once you renew it, it starts counting again. Okay, so you really need to do it. And remember, you that is taking the reddito cittadinanza, for you to apply any bonus, you have to ask them, hey, I'm taking reddito cittadinanza. Is it compatible with this bonus or that bonus? Because most of the time, it's not compatible. So when you do it, you might land yourself in trouble. So please, stay away from other bonuses. If you must apply, ask questions, okay? And now, remember that you that is thinking, hey, should I go and cut this reddito cittadinanza that is causing troubles here and there? Well, nothing much. For those of you who have children, I had a story where a guy told me they called the wife and they said, hey, we're going to cut this thing because you really deserve to have it. But on knowing that she has a child which is just less than 2 years old, then I said, okay, we're not going to cut it until your child is up to 3 years old. So they allowed her to keep taking the money. So this is it. I don't know, different regions, different problem, different cities, different way they apply their things. So you see, if you are really afraid and you want to cut it, you can go back to the CAF where you applied it and they will direct you to where to go. Or you go to the AIMS or you go to ANOF, ANOLF, that office. They can also help you do it. So now the major problem is this, like you heard about the Nigerians, the Nigerian guys who, where is it, Palermo or whatever, that city where they were arrested, and Salvini was happy about it. Salvini was like, yeah, police officers, you guys need to do more to investigate more of these people, because this is the kind of news that Salvini like. If we can start respecting ourselves, we say our country is bad, but when we also come to foreign lands like this, let us be kind of good ambassador, show good example to show that we're different from those bad leaders we are talking about. If the leaders are bad and we come here to be bad, then what's the difference between we and them we're accusing? So now, these guys, they have this reddito cittadinanza and they are using it to do, trade for drugs, man. The white powder thing. Illegalities, criminalities. So they were investigated for long and they were busted. Many of them busted. Now in the police net. Who knows what? Who knows what will happen to them next? Definitely, they may ask them to pay back or they may go to jail. Only God knows. This is the kind of news Savini likes. You know, and when he starts preaching this to his people and they start seeing reasons why they should hate us more, you know, and before you know it, they could say this red touch and certain migrants should not apply anymore, or they could put a lot of restrictions on it. So you see, now if you're in the camp, you see, you don't have any reason to even apply for it because you don't have a house, you don't pay bills, you don't pay anything, you know. And those of you who are in the street, you don't have a house also, and you know, you should have also used this money, use this card to go and rent a house. At least there's a proof that you're paying something with it. But when you don't have a proof, they're like, okay, what else are you doing with it? You know, because this money, they give it to you for you to use to, you know, pay these bills, your house bills, light, gas, and water, and also feeding. But they don't see it appearing in their system. So now, majority of these people they normally bust are people in the camp. You know, like a guy said in his own commune, they called many of them because they are all in the camp. They called many of them to the commune and say, hey, sign this document that when the police come for you, we are not going to involve ourselves in it. So many of them have to sign it because the commune compelled them to sign this document that their hands are off them. So whenever the police come for them, they are on their own. So many of them have to sign it, and out of fear, many of them have to rush to go and cancel their own. This is the best thing to do. When you see trouble coming, run. Because now you're in the camp, you don't have documents yet. And you know, you're not like to leave that, you know, stay your life in Europe without document because this could land you into trouble. So if they ask you to go and cancel it, don't say what, for what, I'm not going to do anything. Go and cancel it. You know, when they send you that letter, go immediately cancel it. When they ask you to come, you better go. You know, don't prove stubborn to them. That's very important for you to know because you really need to get it can affect your chances of having documents. Okay, well, that's one love to you. You know, pass this around to other people who you know that have already done this thing. Another one is this. Now they have said that if you are working without a contract, you are likely to get multa, and even you, the guy who employed you, will also get multa. They even increase theirs up to 40K. You know, then if you are working and you don't have documents and they find out, you can also get multa. So if you are working and you have documents and your capo doesn't want to give you contract, you better go and report because if anything happens, both of you land into trouble. Because these people want to use you just for their own selfish interest, you know, pay little tax, not even pay any tax. They don't pay any tax. And still they pay you little for hours, many hours that you're working, you know. And remember, like I said before, if you have your work contract, try to go to Agencia del Entrate, AIMS, to find out whether this contract of yours is reading, it's really counting. Sometimes it's fake. I'm telling you, many times it's fake, you know. All right, so that's just for you to know also. Now, listen, you'll be saying that this radio transfer thing, whose fault is it? It's not your fault, it's not our fault, because the CAF, they should know better. We are migrants, we don't have knowledge about it. Many of us don't even know the laws guiding it, and we depend on the CAF people to educate us, sit us down, to explain things for us, but they don't. Most of the time they just apply it for you, you know, without telling you this or that, to find out things. Even the IMPs themselves that approve it, remember, they tell you do your easy. Now the IMPs just look at your easy and they say, oh, you're having no income, you are qualified. Are they not supposed to do the investigation more better to know whether you are qualified or not? Can even cancel the whole thing themselves, cancel the payment, terminate everything instead of asking people to go and cut it, man. I'm telling you. Now let's move on. If you are working, you really need to do your Sete Trenta. Okay, Sete Trenta is important because sometimes they reimburse you some money when they find out that you are spending more. You know, you are spending more in the sense that when you want to go do Sete Trenta, there are certain requirements, you know. That's why you need to go to your CAF or CGIL and find out there is requirement that things you have to bring before coming. I know sometimes your house contract, the receipts of the things you have paid in the hospital, you know, those bills in the pharmacy, those medicines you bought, the receipt, you have to be keeping them. Keeping those things, because when each year you have to do your Sete Trenta, they will require those things from you. So when they do the calculations, all these things, they will see that you are spending more, and then they will reimburse you. Agencia del Entrate, they will pay you. Now, most of you who did the Badante bonus, you know, then, and you have not gotten your payment, some of the reasons, in fact, not even some, the reason is yes, that you did not do your Sete Trenta. So they are waiting for you to do it. Some people who have just done it, you know, some I know who just did it, they just get paid. Some 1,500, some 1,200, 1,300, 800, the different kind of amount of payment. So you that have not received yours and you're saying, they did not do anything, it's just a scam. No, it's not a scam. They are waiting for you to go and do your Sete Trenta. Go and do it, okay? Now, the reason is when you do it, then they will, do all their clarifications, and agency renter will pay you. So that's the only thing holding you. Your settled renter is the one holding you behind. Go and do your settled renter, okay? Now, there is another bonus going on now, the one for babysitting. Those of babysitting, remember, okay, the one of this one I just mentioned is the one of Badante and Golf, or whatever they call it, Golf Badante. Yeah. Now this one is the one for babysitting. It's ongoing now. You can go to the IMSS website. If you know how to operate it, you have your PIN, you can just go there and activate it, apply for it. Or if you can't, go to the CAF or your patronato to help, so that they can help you apply for it. They pay as much as 1K, man. So I know you will not like to miss this one. Now remember, like I just said before, just to summarize, from next year, 1st of March, please go to do your SPID. Your SPID is important. Please, SPID 2 activated, SPID 3 activated. SPID 3 is the PIN, because now IMSS is warning that they will start phasing out the PIN. Those of you who got the IMSS PIN, so from next year, some of you are likely your PIN may not be active anymore. They'll be requiring you to use your SPID to log in, or your PIN. Remember that you can also use your digital identity card to also access most of the sites too, and also the national service card. So anyone you're having any of these, what I will always say, we migrants don't have the commune don't usually give us the digital identity card, so that's why the speed will be better. So you can go to post for it, okay? Those of you who have the digital, no problem, you can use it, okay? So that's all I have to say for now, okay? Until I see you next in my next video. I'm yours truly, Chi, signing out. One love. Remember to share, subscribe. I'm out. Ciao.